The airwaves are flooded with images of refugees, terror, outrage, and the reason they're flooded with those images is because we are in something called the information war.
Is democracy compatible with the information war and fighting the information war? The answer is absolutely yes.
So the question is, does the United States have a role to play in this ideological, intellectual, emotional battlefield? I would say absolutely.
This entire information debate, whether we're winning, losing, how to win, has to be seen, I think, in a bigger debate. It occurred to me as I heard the colleague speaking a moment ago, in the context of where we are in the United States and where American foreign policy is.
When people are well informed, they make better decisions. And I have a lot of confidence in American values. They're not just American.
If you don't have the understanding that public opinion matters in this day when states have less autonomy to control within their borders and individuals have greater freedom to influence others as well as to cause disruption and destruction, the public opinion of individuals and of groups matters tremendously.
How do we make a credible shot at convincing an indigenous people with an indigenous religion that we're on their side and we have something to say?
Most people killed by ISIS are not Christians or Jews, actually. They're Muslims. And that is a different kind of war with a different kind of scope.
Frankly, just in terms of the sort of production values and their ability to pull attention to themselves, I sometimes envy them. But you know, I mean, ISIS is using the pornography of violence, which does attract mostly young men in a certain way, in a way that ultimately is destructive not only to everyone else but to them as well.
Islamic State prioritizes propaganda more than the United States does. They actually pay their propagandists more than they pay their fighters.
Our focus should be more, how do we enable Muslims to question, to push, to reject some of these notions?
Does it make it difficult, if not impossible, for a democracy, getting back to the information war, to wage war against regimes for which physical war and information war are parallel?
The ideas around which our society is organized, if those ideas can be projected with honest information attached, a lot of people would like to have them.
The message that is received, certainly in most of the Muslim world, especially in the Sunni Arab Muslim world, is that the United States is weak, the United States is in retreat, and the United States is either cynical or criminal and in the pocket of the Iranians.
The fact is, 2008 happened. The fact is, going into Iraq was a problem. The fact is, getting out of Iraq was a problem. And the fact is, we have a pretty turbulent, untidy, complex election process right now. That's us in the world, and we have some homework to do.